Hey there. I'm just here chilling, but I wanted to talk about something really quick. So, I don't know if you've come across it, if you've seen it, or you are someone who watches this type of content, but I wanted to talk to you about the whole red pill type of content, channels, videos, whatever. I, for one, believe that a lot of the red pill content is not to be consumed by young boys, and definitely not to be consumed by men who are emotionally immature, men who have had traumas, men who have issues with women, who have never gotten help, who have never healed, especially men who are married. I don't think a man that's married needs to listen to some douchebag on YouTube tell him how horrible a woman is when he's married. If he has issues with his wife, take it to the therapist. They say that, and this is, I guess, by research, that a lot of men don't emotionally mature till the age of like 41 or 42. That's pretty old. I don't know how true that is because I've known men those ages and they're still not emotionally mature. And yet will attack you as a woman for being an emotional creature. My problem is that a lot of men have turned around and gone to watch these channels where men are attacking women for views, and then they're the same men who are out here chasing after those very same women that they complain about. If you are a married man, do not take advice from some douchebag on YouTube talking about how women are so horrible, because it's not going to help your marriage. You might as well go speak to a therapist, go to marriage counseling. But some men just need to feel their I don't know, their ego boosted even more, or just to feel a bit of air to their, let me just stop. I'm about to say something rude. They feel like they're being defended and, oh my God, that guy was so right. She is treating me wrong. But don't take the time to think why she's being disrespectful, not noticing that your woman is actually being a reflection of how you're treating her. Now, I'm not saying that every situation is the same, because I know there are some women out here that are horrible. But if your woman is doing nothing but standing by your side and then decides to speak up for herself whenever you're mistreating her, you just need help with a therapist if that bothers you that much. And stop treating her that way, so then she's not reacting to the things that you do. So you're going to turn around and say, well, she needs to be responsible for her reactions. Well, you need to be responsible for the actions you took to take her to that point. You cannot sit here, create a problem, and then be the victim of it and cry about it. If you really want things to work, you work on it. If you don't, say your piece and goodbye. Because a lot of these little red pillars run around here talking about you have options because you make the money. So you are promoting infidelity, adultery, and for men to go and cheat on their wives because they can. And God forbid the woman turns around and does the cheating herself. Prime example, you got people coming off on Cardi B after all the times that Offset cheated, and all of a sudden she's the bad guy. So yeah, if you have trauma from a past relationship, if you have problems with women, if you are very judgmental towards women who have to do things in their life that maybe they may not be proud of, stop watching the content. Go speak to a therapist and get your mind right before you're trying to be out here like you're the best thing since sliced bread. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has their problems. And if you feel like you have issues in the relationship with your partner, then be mature enough to take accountability and or get help for the both of you, especially if you're married. instead of running to the next bitch because she listens. Meanwhile, the many times that your wife asked you to talk to her and you would just blow her off, or whenever she wanted to say something to you, you pretty much just dismissed her feelings, forgetting that behind the anger and the yelling and the tears, there was actual pain. Never taken into that into consideration. And if you believe that your wife has mental health issues and you're making it worse for her, then you're that much of a douchebag too. If you think that that situation is happening, get help. Get her some help. Or be there when she's trying to get help and asking you for support. If not, just let her know you don't want to be with her and fuck off. Because some people don't take relationships very seriously. And these red pill channels, these red pill gurus, they're not going to help you. Because at the end of the day, they're making money off of their little courses and doing whatever it is they want to do, living their best life. And meanwhile, your relationship is screwed. I may not be a fan of Andrew Tate. Has there been some things that he said that I can agree with? Yes. Are there other things that have been outlandish and disgusting? Yes. If you watch YouTube, you probably come across channels like Fresh and Fit and look at the things that they've done and had issues with women. I mean, come on. Are we really going to take advice from people who aren't even in relationships to start with? Like actual marriages for long periods of time? Or what was that girl's name? Pearly things, whatever her name was. Young girl, not married, out here giving advice about how women are so horrible and men are so great. And girl, please, you have never been married in your life, let alone had a relationship. So men, if you are not emotionally mature to take in this type of content, I really recommend you don't watch it. Go speak to a professional therapist. That's the best advice I can give you.